In the last episode of our Spurs DOF save, we were waxing lyrical about Will Still. He had led us to first place at Christmas in the January window of our fourth season at the club. And even more impressively, he changed Harry Kane to a central midfielder. All things were pointing towards a glorious season. In today's episode, we're going to finish that season. Can he convert first place in January to a title-winning Spurs side? It sounds weird even saying those words. Title-winning Spurs side. That's what's up for grabs today. We're going to go and finish the season live. We're going to go and watch all of the games in the run-in, and we're going to find out if he wins this league title. It could go sensationally well or gloriously wrong. Either way, I'm excited. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome back to the Spurs DOF save. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Today's episode could be very long. It could be quite short, I suppose, if we bin things off or if we win it immediately. But it could be very exciting. And that is because we're still in a title race. In fact, we are still top of the league if we jump into the save after 35 games of our fourth season. Will Still, our boy, in fact, let's go and have a look at his profile here. Will Still, our assistant manager in game, our head coach in what he's actually doing in the game, is leading us to a sensational season. Top of the league on the 3rd of May. It's our title to lose. It's ours to blow from this situation here. We have got 35 games played, 24-1. We've got a 4-point gap to second place Arsenal. 4 points is the buffer that we have to play 3 more matches, all of which we are going to play in today's episodes. Well, I say play them. We're going to go and watch them because Will Still's the manager, but we will be watching, as well as the small issue or the small fact that we could make a Champions League final. We've got PSG in the Champions League semi-final. We are trailing 3-2 from the first leg. Can you see now why I'm as excited as I am? Also because we have to play Arsenal. We play Arsenal at home in the run-in. We're going to play 4 games live. It could become 5 and a very long episode if we beat PSG. We are 3-2 down from the first leg in that Champions League semi-final, but I think we're in with a chance. We play them at home. If we can get ourselves a decent result here, it could be the end of the save. I think I might even call it, no, actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. It could be the end of our time at Spurs. If we win the Champions League and the Premier League in today's episode, I'm going to resign. I'm going to go and take over at another club because I feel like we would have done what we set out to do. Where could we possibly go if we win the league and the Champions League? That is a big if, though. We are trailing in the Champions League semi-final, and we do have to play Arsenal as well. We should win the league, really, right? We play Arsenal at home, but we've got Brighton and Villa away from home as the other 2 games. Brighton are where? Down in 17th. Villa are down in 9th. Away from home, it's tricky, but we should be able to do this. It's a 4-point buffer. We can lose 1, maybe even 2 of those by the time that we get to the end of this season, but I'm actually quite nervous. I'm actually genuinely worried. But if we win both, it's going to turn into a journeyman DOF, where I'm going to go and find another club to take over as the director of football. I think in the same universe, in this save file, I think is going to be more fun. We'll debate that. We'll talk to the board members. We'll talk to you guys in the chat as well, in the comments down below. But I think we need to get into this a little bit more. I'm going to quickly update you how things have gone since January then. The end of Jan was here. This was the very next game after last episode, where you remember Harry Kane became a central midfielder. We lost to Newcastle. We then went on a very good run. I mean, we've been good for the rest of the season. Some losses in there, but a lot of really good results. We beat Millwall. We drew to Middlesbrough, but went through in the FA Cup. We beat Chelsea in the FA Cup. Just to talk about that FA Cup run, it eventually ended with a quarter-final extra time loss to Fulham. So we are out of the FA Cup. We played against Manchester United. We drew. We beat Chelsea in that FA Cup, I just said. We went through the Champions League. We beat Fiorentina home and away, 4-0 on aggregate. We did lose 4-1 to Southampton in the league, which is a bit of a weird one. You'll notice here, there is no Harry Kane in this side here. I don't think he's on the bench either, because it was around this time that our friend Harry Kane, if I just scroll up to show you him, he broke his leg. He's had a broken leg. So all of that talk we had in the last episode about him becoming a central midfielder has kind of been stopped because he broke his leg and has been out for absolutely ages. He did it. Can we see when he actually did it? If we go to injuries, he did it in the match against Chelsea in the FA Cup way back in February. And he's been out now for 2 months already and is out for possibly another 3 months as well. So a major injury, a broken lower leg for Harry Kane. I mean, it hasn't affected his attributes all that much so far. Penalty taken's gone down. Well, I don't think it's even gone down one, but it's got a downward arrow. So is dribbling. Otherwise, he's kind of just the same, which is kind of good. Considering the fact he's 32 and isn't playing football now, you could see him really digress. It hasn't seemed to have happened so far. So far, so good. Maybe we'll be able to use him next year in midfield. Don't think we're going to see him again before the end of this season, though. Just to continue through these results, there was a loss to Liverpool. Osman scored, but we lost 2-1. Really good run here. Blackburn, Real Madrid, by the way. We knocked Real Madrid out of the Champions League. I'll go to the second leg here to show you. We beat them, what was it on aggregate? I think we won the first leg. It was 2-1 in the second. We beat them 4-2 in the first leg. We beat them 6-3 on aggregate. What a team. What a team. Look at the players who are playing here. Camavinga, Ward-Prowse had loads of games. Since the Kane injury, Ward-Prowse has played loads. Leao, Kulusevski, Osimhen. I mean, it's the team that we know and love. It's all the players that we know are at the club. Divine Look coming on in that game, maybe an issue for the future. We'll talk about all transfers and things probably in the next episode. Today is going to be all about playing these games. Loads of you have been asking for more matches to go and watch as well. More than one match per episode. So today is that episode. It could be a long one. Loads of matches to go and watch, though. Just to round things off, we beat West Ham, we beat Brentford, lost the first leg against PSG. We have it all to do. Have a look at this PSG team. By the way, there's our team that played. There was Bellingham, Camavinga and Fernandes in this one. Guardiola playing left back. Mbappe, Depay, Sancho, Pulisic, Rice, Vitinha, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Nunes, Hakimi and Donnarumma. Neymar on the bench. They've got some other players, weird players in there. Calvin Phillips plays for them, which is just bizarre, but it's just FM things, isn't it? We were good. They could have scored more. They had a 3xG, so they are a dangerous team. Got a small bit of hope. That's where we're going to start things today. We're going to go to this PSG game in 2 days' time. We'll go and watch it. I actually need to go to Watching Man, bring him back from his holidays, which he's been on for a while now, and send him to... Let's just have a look, actually. If I search PSG, maybe this is the easiest way to do it. Go to their schedule. We are going to go and make sure we watch that. Oh, my word. They've just lost their last game 4-0 to lose. And they did lose. Did they rest players, maybe? Because we've got a big second leg coming up. Did they rest players here? Yeah, they did. We sold them Jamie Donnelly. A former Spurs youth player, Jamie Donnelly, played up front for them. So they did rest players and they lost 4-0. So maybe their morale will take a bit of a hit. Either way, we're going to attend this one. I actually need to go and make sure that Watching Man is going to go and attend all of our games for the rest of the season. There we go. This Arsenal game is going to be huge. Can we win it if we beat Brighton and they lose? There's the 4-point gap with 2 games to go. Will it be done by then? It might. If the gap is more than 6 points here, we might have already won the league. We could win the league quite quickly. I kind of hope we don't and there's a bit of drama. But then again, I do hope that we do win the league. But the drama would be good for the video. So anyway, let's get ourselves up to this PSG game. I will see you as the team is warming up. I guess I can talk you through the player stats and things like that as well, closer to the time or at the end of the season. For now, though, I think we want to get into the action. I'll see you as we play PSG Champions League semi-final. Big one. It's a big one. I'll see you there. Okay, here we go then into this match. We are 3-2 down from the first leg away in Paris. A chance to make a Champions League final. It's a slim chance, a very good PSG team. Let's have a look at that team now, actually, as the teams are about to be shown. Also, let's have a look at what our team is. There it is. Osimhen, Leao, Bellingham, Fernandes, Kulusevski, Camavinga, Guardiola, Bastoni, Romero, Porro, Costa. That's a strong team. The midfield 3, Bellingham, Camavinga and Fernandes. I quite like it. There's PSG, Heung-min Son against us. Depay, Mbappe, Sancho, Vitinha, Rice. I mean, it's a strong PSG team. Heung-min Son playing up front against Spurs for the chance to knock them out of the Champions League. Oh look, we've got some music playing there. Nice. We are now underway. Champions League semi-final. Huge. We are watching as somebody, just a spectator, as PSG have the first chance. Vitinha swings it in, cleared by Bastoni. We've got nobody forward though. We are playing the 4-3-3. It kind of looked like a flat 4-1-4-2. 4-1-4-1. It's not. I think it is the 4-3-3 that Wilstead is playing. As PSG go very close early on there. It's not a goal. 10 minutes in. A 1-0 win is enough to take us to extra time here. There is no away goals, obviously. PSG on the attack again. Still not ending this highlight. Marquinhos, that is now Oh my word, that hit the post. I thought it was just going to go wide. It was, I think, Kimpembe with the effort. Osman, by the way, I just looked at his goals, has scored 27 goals this year. So he has been a real goal-scoring threat over the course of this season. Replacing Kane up front, of course. There's the team. It is the 4-3-3, as we said. Look, can we do anything? We've had no shots. We are the home team here. First shot. It was off target at 0.15 XG. Come on, lads. You can do this. Fernandez down the right-hand side. Into Kulusevski to the byline. What? He just jumped over the ball. I was going to say win a penalty or something. He just jumped over the ball. That was bizarre. We're going to recycle it though. Porro has again still been the first choice right back. Kulusevski starting here ahead of Jeremy Pino. There's a ball over the top. It's Heung-min Son. Don't make me regret selling you, Son. I am now. Of course it's him. It had to be him, didn't it? I still think it was the right decision to sell him last season. It was only 15 or so million, but the wages, and he's just popped it in the back of the net. Romero's not covered himself in glory. We're now 4-2 down. We really need to go to it. Will we see a change, actually, from Will Still here, now that he has to chase this match? Will we go more attacking? Will he bring on a second striker? He's got Sesko on the bench, I'd imagine. Hakimi down the right. It could get worse here. Vitinha. The cross is in. It's Mbappe. It's Mbappe. I think it might have even been deflected. We're now 2-0 down. It's a disaster. Please don't make this whole episode be a disaster, Will. Please. See, I knew that the Champions League was going to be a long shot. Semi-final is progress as well, isn't it? We've knocked out Real Madrid for Pete's sake, but I did want to make it competitive. We're now 5-2 down on aggregate, and it looks like we've got no hope. I mean, is Sesko on the bench? Will we see him brought on? Pino could be a good shout. France has a good attacking option. So far, no changes. We haven't decided to go more attacking. We haven't decided to throw that other striker on. At least maybe half time he'll make those changes. Let's see. It's a tough job now, isn't it? In this second leg, Mbappe, Son. It could get worse. There's a highlight for Real Madrid, for PSG. Mbappe still going. Son, he's done again. He scored another. Okay, this is chastening, is what this result is so far, because Heung-min Son has scored twice and Mbappe is just tearing us up down the right hand side. Porro can't stick with him. The pullback's good, and it's a good finish from Heung-min Son. We're 3-0 down. It's 6-2 on aggregate. PSG might just be a slightly higher level. I mean, the players we've got, I don't know if they are a slightly higher level. Our team is stacked, but is it the Will Still versus the PSG manager? Who is the PSG manager actually at the moment? I'm not even sure. I kind of want to find out actually. Who is the PSG manager that's teaching us a bit of a lesson? It is Lucien Favre. So, I mean, is he... I mean, if you actually... Let's compare to Will Still's profile. You can see, coaching-wise, yeah. Tactical knowledge, not that much better, but maybe just the judging player ability. I don't know, you know. He plays a 4-2-4 tiki-taka. 6 motivating. Is he that much better than Will Still? Maybe. Maybe it's the rep as well. Either way, we're they've actually scored 4 from 3 shots. We're being taught a bit of a lesson, aren't we? Any changes from us? Sesko is on, Pino's on, France is on, but he's taken off Osman, Kulusevski, Leao, and Bellingham. He's also brought Ward-Prowse on. So we made 4 changes. No change to the system though. He's stuck with the 4-3-3. So far, it's not really done much. We've had 4 shots. They've only had 6 shots, but they've scored 3 of them. We've had 4 and yeah, nothing. I don't think we've not even had a highlight, have we? This could be the first one. France, he's playing off this left wing here. More of a centre mid for me, but he's playing left wing. Guardiola, good chance. Straight up Donnarumma. It wasn't good. I kind of opened up for him there a little bit, didn't it? But no. Don't make it worse. I don't want to concede a 7th in this tie. Maybe we won't. France is in behind again here. Got support. Is it... Wait. Where is Sesko? I was going to say it's him in the middle. I'm not even sure it was. Guardiola. Pino. We've got one back. Do we start to believe? We need 3 more in 17 minutes. It's a good finish. It's a good attack, actually. And we've given ourselves a glimmer of hope. Guardiola into Jeremy Pino. Past the defender Nuno Mendes. Into that top corner. I don't think it's going to happen, but at least we've shown something there. We've shown that there's a bit about us. They've taken off Son and brought on Neymar, which is just as terrifying, isn't it? 5 minutes to play. A goal here makes it a nervy final few minutes, I suppose. Can we beat them? Can we... I don't even think it's good enough. We need 3, right? Yeah, no, they've scored another. It's Mbappe. 35th of the season. for Kylian Mbappe. Cool, it's 7-3 on. Right, get me to the end of this game. I didn't want to see it again. Get it off. I don't want to see it again. Don't you dare score another one. This is where I want to make changes, but I can't because I'm not the manager. Neymar's corner. Sesko heads away. Nuno Mendes. Jesus Christ. It's 5. It's 5. Remember when I was saying about, like, if we win both, I'll resign and join another. I don't think we're going to win both. It's 8-3 on aggregate. Just end it now. There's another highlight. Don't even bother trying to score another goal. Sesko. Alfie Devine's on the pitch. It doesn't matter how many midfielders we sign. The youngsters are just being brought in. Will still loves to bring them in. How did he not score there, França? Good save from Donnarumma. Alfie Devine is... Actually, I actually think Alfie Devine's quite good, but still. I feel like he's not... Is he that high up the hierarchy to be being brought on? How do we play? Sesko did all right. França Pino did okay. Really poor from our defence. 5.8 from Costa. Okay, do you know what? The quicker we get out of there and get ourselves up to the Premier League game and try and win this Premier League title, the better. Let's that's the Tottenham I'm all flustered. I'm clicking on the stadium. I want to just show you the Premier League table here. 3 matches to go. We're playing Brighton next. If we win it, we take a huge leap towards winning the title. Arsenal play before us. They play Watford. So we'll find out if we win that. I will see you at this Brighton game. And I'm just sad because we didn't even really compete, did we? I'll see you at the Brighton game. Come on, we have to at least win this title. Please don't bottle it from here. I'll see you then. Okay, then, ready for this crucial game away at Brighton. Arsenal played earlier than us and they did win. They've won 5-2, which means the league table going into this game looks like this. They are 1 point behind us, but we do have this game in hand. If we win it, it goes back to 4 points with 2 matches to go, which is getting to the point where we need to win 2 games, right? If we win this one, plus if we beat Arsenal, it actually means that we can go and play Arsenal and win the title against them. If we win this game, let's go and find out what Will Still is going to do with his lineup in this Brighton game. I guess that's a good thing that Arsenal won for the drama. It means that there will be some type of shootout against Arsenal in that next game, which is the hugest game you can imagine. Imagine a North London derby with that riding on it. A title race between the 2 North London sides as well. There's the Brighton team. Shaqiri, Trossard's still there. You've got Fastnacht. It's very Brighton, that team. Lots of sort of obscure names. It's Osimhen, Leao, Pino, França, Bellingham, Camavinga. So a different midfield here. It was... Enzo Fernandez that's missed out from the game, or the team that played against PSG. There's that league table. What an ending of this season we are seeing. I want to make sure we have that league table on here so that we can see it. With Arsenal not playing, I suppose we kind of don't need to keep an eye on the league table too much. Really, what we're keeping an eye on is, are we going to win this game? We have our first highlight, França, who did come on and do well, didn't he? He got the assist, I think, for the... Well, maybe it was a Guardiola assist. He was involved in the goal that was scored by... I can't remember who scored our goal now. Either way, he was involved. Osman's in behind. Good save by Reed. I think he was offside. He was. First highlight ends with a free kick to Brighton then. And we continue from here. Are the other teams close to us? Can Liverpool catch us? Probably not. They're, 8 points behind with what will be 2 games to go after this game? Probably not. Brighton have got Walker-Peters. A target of ours in the past, wasn't he? Here's Trossard. Of course, an Arsenal man these days in real life, but has never been there in game. So maybe we don't need to hold that against him in this universe anyway. Osimhen now coming deep. Camavinga playing in that 6 role, which a lot of people wanted to see him in. I like it when he plays that little bit deeper. I did give him that new contract as well. I will show you all of the player stats as well at some point in this video so you can see who's been scoring our goals, who's been playing in most games, kind of help you to think about who we're going to sign in the summer. I've also seen... Oh, God, Brighton are on the attack. Oh, good save from Diogo Costa. I've also been thinking about our summer transfer business a little bit. We've been given our budgets, £17 million to spend because of our financial situation, which should improve a lot, by the way, because we got to the Champions League semi-final and we've qualified for the Champions League again. We don't have a lot in terms of transfer budget, but we do have some players that we could sell. Players like Ward-Prowse, players like maybe if we get a youngster, somebody like Antonio Silva, maybe Kulusevski. We've got loads of really good assets, haven't we, that we could sell. And I'm thinking again about that goalkeeper Colon, who seems really good. Maybe we sell Costa and get Colon, the youngster. Not sure. Anyway, that's for a future video. Right now, I'm a bit worried that Brighton are definitely in this game. It's Walker-Peters, Fastnacht, offside, please. Put that... He's got his flag up. It's fine. I'm not worried. It was a nicely worked worked attack from Brighton. He looks well offside though, Fastnacht. It has been disallowed. Thank you, VAR, for that. We approach half-time. It's 0-0. Is a draw okay for us here? A draw would mean it's 2, but it's not really, is it? We really kind of need to win. It means that we'd have to go and beat Arsenal and the last game of the season. They're not great, Brighton. Although, yeah, they're down in 17th. This is a game we really need to go out and win. Can Will still make sure that that happens in this second half? My word. Oh, we're giving it away. Guardiola's giving it away. Zakiri's in. We're 1-0 down. Oh, my God. Panic? We could be bottling the title here. If we bottle this, this is going to be an almighty bottle job. It's a terrible mistake from Guardiola, who just heads it down to Fastnacht. And Zakiri, who had that goal disallowed, has given them the lead. It means... I mean, that needs to update. It means we'd be 1 point clear of Arsenal with 2 games to go and we play them next. It means that if they beat us, it's suddenly in Arsenal's hands. Have we made changes? Not really. Kulusevski's on. Off the bench. There's a highlight. Oh my God, we're giving it away again. It's rubbish at the back. Oh, it's deflected. It's okay. It's going to be fine. Costa has it. Will that be the end of the highlight or will we get a chance? We've really not had any chances. No highlights. I can't remember any highlights that have gone our way. Could this be it now with Camavinga running through the middle? He hasn't gone up front. What's going on there? Oh my word, that looks a bit loose. He's won it. Guardiola. Camavinga. Cross it. Penalty. There's going to be a penalty for us here. We could salvage at least a draw, which could be vital because it means it's 3 points the difference, right? If we do get a draw, 3 points. And do we have a better goal difference? I think we might do. It's going to be a penalty. Victor Osimhen is going to take it. It could put us in a position to go and win this game too. He scores it, rifles it home. It's 1-1. 28th of the season for Victor Osimhen. This is squeaky time, isn't it? I'm worried. I mean, I'm obviously happy that we've scored an equaliser, but it's really close up there. It'd be 2 points. Go on. Oh my word, I thought he was going to get there. One back by Guardiola, trying to make up for that mistake he made. Leao. Okay, there is a highlight here. If we could turn this around in the last 10 minutes, it would be massive for us. Leao over the top. Kulusevski headed wide. Keeper didn't move. It looked like it might sneak in, but not quite. Will we get one more chance? We will. Ward-Prowse off the bench. Osimhen. Fernandez off the bench too. Gives it away. Okay, one back by Guardiola. He does look like a man possessed since that mistake he made. He's lost it again, though. That looks risky. That's a good ball out, though. Walker-Peters. Brighton are on the attack. Won it back. It's end-to-end. Like a basketball match. Pedro Porro down the right-hand side. Kulusevski. Ward-Prowse. We've lost it again. So many turnovers of possession. And again, we get it back. Whoa, my word. He may be scared there running back towards his own goal. Ward-Prowse towards Camavinga. Wins the header. Ball over to Osimhen to win it. He's in behind. It was deflected straight to the keeper. That was maybe the chance. Will we get another highlight? We've actually hit the target once this whole game. It's not been great. There is a highlight. I suppose at this stage, it's almost like if we concede, it's as in, like, we might as well go for it, is what I'm trying to say. Kulusevski. There are players in the middle. Osimhen's one of them. Osimhen has scored. There's going to be a VAR check. The linesman's got his flag down. We're going to check with VAR to see if this is going to be given as a goal. Goal awarded! We've won it in added time, surely. Victor Osimhen with a vital goal that might just mean that we win the title this year. We're going to go and play Arsenal, and we can really, if we draw against them, even if we lose, we still have the chance for this title. That could be such an important goal. It's Kulusevski who crosses it. He's just about onside. It's the left back Alzate who keeps him onside. It kind of squirms into the goal. That should surely be the end of the game. It is. And we've turned it around in the last 10 minutes. 79, 90 plus 1. We hit the target twice, but we won the game. Oh my word, what drama. This is why we need to watch loads of matches. The league table looks like this. It's a 4-point gap, meaning if we beat Arsenal in the next game of the season, Spurs are going to win the title. Will Still is going to win the title for Spurs. What a game we have up next. I suppose we got ourselves straight up to it. I will see you. Again, we're at home. I'll see you as we play Arsenal. Relax, breathe. Okay, so I suppose this is it. We've got Bellingham rallying the troops. We've got Jurgen Klinsmann recalling his North London derby spirit. Klinsmann, by the way, who is the Jamaica manager, is getting involved with this. We play Arsenal in the final, well, not the final, in the 37th, the penultimate game of our season. And if we win, if Spurs win, they win the Premier League title. It's at Spurs as well. 4 points is the gap. We need just one win from our final 2 games. If we don't do it today, we shouldn't panic, but I would definitely panic because we've got Aston Villa away in the last game. We need a result. A draw, is a draw enough? If we both get a point, so we go 79, they go 75, a draw is enough. If we draw with Arsenal, we also win the title. I feel like maybe just lock it down, Will Still. Go for a 0-0. We are going to go and get ourselves ready. I'm going to go on holiday for one day because I'm not taking charge of this game. Will Still is, and there's a save going in there apparently. I will see you as we get ourselves into this game. In fact, we'll stay with it. We'll watch this save. Let's go and see Watching Man as he gets himself ready to go and watch this game. I hope he's attending. I don't want to miss it. I think we are. Here it is. Yeah, he is attending it. Let's find out if Will Still can do what we thought might be the impossible. Maybe it wasn't the impossible. We've had a really good season. We've been top of the league for most of it. He's got a super team, but with having an AI manager who has to be an assistant manager, it adds a level of difficulty. It makes it tricky. We might just be able to do it. And I guess because we didn't win the Champions League, even if we win it, I feel like we need one more season at the very least with Spurs, with the big aim being, can we go and win that Champions League, right? Does that sound right? Let me know in the comments down below. What would you be doing with this save from this point? If we do win the league today, as we attend this match with Arsenal, let's get ourselves into it. I'm actually scared. I'm like, oh, I'll be so, I like, this is perfect if we can beat Arsenal in the title decider, but I'm kind of scared that we lose this game and it has to go to the last game away at Villa, and we have to better Arsenal's result. For drama reasons, that would be insane. There's our team, by the way. I didn't really pay too much attention to it because I feel like I was pretending I was playing. It's Osimhen, Pino, Leao, Camavinga, Bellingham, Fernandes. It is this midfield 3. Silva and Bastoni. Udogie back in the team instead of Guardiola, Porro and Costa. It's a strong team. There's the Arsenal team. Jesus, Martinelli, Smith Rowe off the right. Fratesi is a new signing here. Coop Miners is a new signing here. Ben White is at right back. A strong Arsenal team as well. They've got some players on the bench like Conor Gallagher as well, which is a weird one. Our bench includes... There's no Benjamin Sesko, which makes me think he might be injured. I'm not sure. Anyway, less talking. More doing. Spurs go and win the game. Go and win the title. Let's all have a lovely time. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you'd be doing with this save. Do you think the idea of like a journeyman, go and find a team that maybe is a little bit lower down the pecking order and make them a bit of a rebuild job as a DOF? I feel like that could be so much fun. Camavinga almost in behind Leao. Us on the attack. First highlight. Pino in the box. Can he find a cross? It's a good turn. He goes alone. Penalty! It's going to be a pen to us. Simon Hooper has given it. He's pointed to the spot. We saw Osimhen score a penalty in that last game to get us back into the game against Brighton. He now has the chance. I imagine it's going to be him to take it. It's not. It's Jeremy Pino. We now have the chance, though, to take the lead against Arsenal. Pino, saved by Ramsdale. I kind of felt like he was going to miss it, and he did. It was saved by Ramsdale. What a chance that could be. His rating's going to take an absolute hit as well. Swings in the corner. Leao on the volley, loses it. Tierney can break for Arsenal. It's going to be, hopefully, us winning the ball back before the end of this highlight. Tierney's still got it, by the way. Some break away from Kieran Tierney. Goes back to Saliba, Ødegaard, White. Highlight ends. What a chance that was. Still, a draw is enough, isn't it? We've been, I mean, the XG's massively inflated because of that penalty. We've been pretty competitive. We've had more shots than them. We look like the better team against a very good Arsenal team, who are second in the league, of course. Half time. Annoying that we didn't score the penalty, but all things considered, good half, right? Let's just start the second half. Let's keep an eye on these subs as well. Will there be any changes? Corner to Arsenal. Highlight for Arsenal. Ødegaard. In swinger from this side, then down at this end. Headed away. Smith Rowe. Loads of space to shoot. Straight into Costa, who makes the save. Maybe he should have taken it a little bit earlier. Bellingham's playing well. Coop Miners is playing well. That's kind of it. No changes yet. No, there is. Now, big changes now. Guardiola's on. Was one of them. Ward-Prowse is on. He has a free kick. He's not headed it over. He's kicked it over. The hour mark then. 3 changes, I think, from Will Still. It was 4 changes. Bastoni, Pino, Leao and Porro off. Ward-Prowse is playing right back. Guardiola is on in central defence. We have got a change in midfield. No, it was Leao for Kulusevski. Sorry, Pino for Kulusevski. Leao for França. He's made 4 changes. Is he going for it? I mean, it would be nice to wrap it up. The narrative of wrapping it up against Arsenal, even if it's a draw, I suppose, is good enough. But going for it to try and get that one goal means that you're pretty much assured of winning the league, aren't you? Because you have to concede 2 to not win the league. Seems to be the method from Will Still. Arsenal on the attack, though. Back to the keeper. A long way out of his goal there, Ramsdale. Playing it around the midfield, Arsenal. Koopman is a goal for them now, and it is maybe panic stations. Martinelli down the left. 20 to play. Martinelli driving into the middle. Ødegaard can shoot. Hits the bar. Costa was just watching it and then caught the rebound. Good chance for Arsenal. The closest they've come anyway. First, it wasn't even a shot on target, but first time that we've seen a highlight of theirs go close. 8 minutes to play. 5 minutes to play. I'm just pausing it. Any more changes from us? I just want to see any other change. He has made a 5th change. It is, I think, Silva that's come off. He's brought Romero on, I think, at the back here. Strange subs, but we're 4 minutes away from winning the title. A goal here would just completely rubber stamp it. It would make it sure. It's Camavinga. It's through to Kulusevski, who smashes home. Spurs are going to win the league. Will Still is going to win the league for Spurs. The director of football save is going to see us win the Premier League in our 4th season. It's Kulusevski who smashes home. Lovely pass from Camavinga. Ramsdale can't keep it out. We're going to see the trophy lift. They're going to win the league against Arsenal. It's a glorious moment for Tottenham Hotspur. And we're just waiting for that title, for that whistle to go and that title to be confirmed. Camavinga now, space out wide for França, who's going to just walk it around, just waste time. I wonder if Will Still is telling them to waste this time. They seem to be passing about. That's a terrible pass. Arsenal, even if they equalise, it should still be confirmed unless there is a late show from Arsenal here. Bellingham turns away from his man. That is just pure quality from Jude Bellingham. França, he's lost it twice. He's got it back again. He's definitely told them to waste time, hasn't he? Look at the way we're passing it around at the back. Booted long now by Costa. There's 3 minutes of added time to play. Flicked on into the corner by França. Tomiyasu, they've got a long way to go if they're going to build an attack from here. He's going to start from the back from Arsenal. Gabriel Ødegaard given away. Camavinga over the top. Osimhen's put it in. There's going to be a VAR check. He looked offside. But if this is given, we're now partying at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's disallowed, but it's wasted a few precious moments towards the end of this game, hasn't it? We don't need to see it again. I guess we can just see. Was he offside? I mean, that's very tight. He looked almost on for me. Very tight. But there's now a minute to go. Tottenham Hotspur are Premier League champions. Will Still, who you see at the back of the line here, walking or seeing his Tottenham side walk up to collect the trophy, has led us to the Premier League title. We've done it. We've not bottled it like I thought we were in that Brighton game. There was trials, there was tribulations, but Spurs are champions of England. And what a glorious moment this is. Here we go. Lift the trophy. I don't even know who captain is. I think it might be Jude Bellingham who has lifted the trophy for Spurs. We've won the league. We don't need to go and watch that last game. We're going to leave it, I think, at this glorious moment here. Thank you so much for watching this episode. What a glorious season we have had. Champions League semi-finalists, Premier League winners. Thank you so much for watching. We'll go through all of the player stats, all of the plans for the transfer window in the next episodes. Thank you so much for watching. We've won the league. Let's have a look at that league table to see things off. 81 points. Could be 84. It's actually quite a low total, isn't it? But Spurs are champions. Champions of England. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I didn't even say that all the way through this video. See you next time. Bye-bye. Have a lovely rest of your day. Yes!